A beautiful Thursday here in NYC, and the news is in for politics. There are plans to invoke penal law to end the railroad jam, and President Wilson vetoed a bill to make transportation of immoral films across state lines a felony. Republicans have completed the drafting of their platform, and Senator Watson of Indiana will travel to Chicago tomorrow to review it. The National Women's Party has sent out an invitation to over 5,000 women to participate in a rally in Chicago on the opening day of the Republican convention. They are protesting Delaware's failure to ratify the suffrage amendment. In international news, England plans to renew their trade with the Soviet Union, but who knows how that'll turn out, right, folks? Also, General Obregon is still in full support of the current Mexican Constitution, especially Article 27, which requires foreigners to Mexico to attain citizenship before owning property. Obregon is also in full support of a commission between U.S. citizens whose property has been seized and Mexican authorities in order to reach a compromise. He has no opinion on Senator Fall's Committee for Relations with Mexico. We'll have to see what comes of it. That's all for the world of politics. We go now to the weather. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and isn't it a swell day in the Big Apple? We've got some light wind coming in from the east with a high-pressure system moving in from the north. It's going to be a beautiful weekend, folks, so go outside and get some sunshine. We've got 95 degrees in the northeast with 85 degrees in the northwest. This weather can't get any better, viewers. Be sure to catch it while it's hot. Tune back in this evening for a 7-day broadcast. We go now to a commercial from our sponsors.
Daisy, Daisy.
Stop speaking with her, Murderall.
Do you see the problem here? Tom didn't buy Myrtle a ring from Tiffany & Co.
Daisy, Daisy, Daisy.
Don't be this poor schmuck, out of favor with his lady. Buy the lovely gal you're stuck on a beautiful ring.
Oh, good evening. I'm Vanessa Lunches with your daily dose of good gossip in pretty fashion. There were no blue noses at local Richwick's mansion party. Gatsby sure threw a whopper. He and his guests put on the Ritz and lit up the evening. Local sports guru Jordan Baker was seen with Gatsby later in the evening. Though real McCoy, Gatsby's been seen with several local married women heading up to town. That lucky Miss Baker, though. Gatsby's a real catch in the favorite local chic. Moving on, there were some dapper gentlemen and lovely ladies strutting their stuff last night. Jordan Baker was wearing McLean, the hottest name in the fashion lane right now.
Good evening, viewers. I'm Taylor Harper with breaking news. It's a real jazz down here at Gatsby's mansion, but not everybody is celebrating responsibly. Behind me, we have an automobile accident involving two very confused passengers. Excuse me, were you in the vehicle in question?
But these books, have you been inside? The books, they're real books. They have pages and everything. They're real. They have words on the pages. Why did we stop? We were rolling. We could just put some more oil and we could go straight to downtown. Why did we stop?
I'm sorry, are you talking about the vehicle you were in during the accident? Why, the front wheels come clean off.
Oh, that's fine. Like, just put some oil in it. We could go straight to downtown. Did you know the books are real? Miss, the books are real.
I'm sorry, viewers. It seems I lost signal. The legends about Gatsby's parties are certainly true. That person seemed very celebratory. No comment yet from Gatsby, but I will be sure to keep you up to date as the situation progresses.
Field is on fire, folks. Babe Ruth slugged out 3 home runs, running up his streak to 15 for the season. The Yankees must be happy to have their slugger, and the Senators can't take the loss to heart. The Cleveland Indians wiped the floor with the Detroit Tigers with a final score of 8-5. Meanwhile, the Dodgers dried up when faced against the Phillies, ending with a score of 6-4. The Giants also lost it big time to the Braves with a final score of 9-1. Last up on the games yesterday, the Cubs swung too late in their game with the Reds, finishing with a disappointing score of 5-3. Moving on to the golf scene, the Metropolitan Golf Association closes their entries for the amateur golf tournament being held June 9th through the 12th. So show up or sell out, golfers. Let's not forget Cheney's impressive fight against Kilbane, folks. Kilbane, the featherweight champion, in an 8-bout fight. How about that? It's heating up on and off the fields, folk.
Start over.
It's heating up on and off the field, folks. We break now for a commercial from our sponsors.
Hello, I'm Taylor Harper on the site of a gruesome scene. Young socialite Myrtle Wilson has been hit and killed by a speeding automobile. No comment yet from the police, but it certainly looks like the perpetrator hit and run. Mrs. Wilson leaves behind her husband and sister. It is unclear whether the driver knew Mrs. Wilson or not, but it certainly makes no difference to her now. It seems we have a witness here willing to be interviewed. Hello, and thank you for your time. Can you describe what you saw to us?
It's a real shame. She was just walking into the street. Funny, innit? One day buying a pup and the next being written up in an obituary. Real shame.
Yes, it is rather sad, but did you see what happened? Did you see the driver?
Of course, that Mrs. Wilson, she bought a pup for me, you see? Hey, did you want to buy a pup? They're awful loyal.
No, thank you, but please, tell us what you saw.
Right. Well, she just walked to the street there. You see, fella didn't even slow down, just mowed on through. You see, right? Shame. And no one left to take care of the pup she bought from me earlier. They're real loyal animals, miss. Real shame, that.
Well, we now have it confirmed from a witness that Myrtle was hit in the street. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Mr. Gatsby, it's sure it's a fine day for a stroll. Who is this lovely lady you've got on your arm?
Mrs. Winters. I believe I'm entitled to a degree of privacy. Now, it's a lovely day, but will you give us some privacy?
Oh, Jay, it's so beautiful outside. I'm so glad to be out and about.
But Mr. Gatsby, you must tell me, will she be at your next party? Are you seeing her?
Miss Winters, if I have a next party, you're welcome to come. And I understand you're a reporter and you're furthering your career, but please leave us alone.
Gatsby!
It is a lovely day.
Action.
I'm here at a very traumatizing scene. Jay Gatsby, a local ladies' man and millionaire, is dead. Behind me is where Gatsby took his last breaths. Mr. Wilson, another local, has not only taken Gatsby's life, but his own as well. An investigation has been launched, but due to the state of the murderer, I doubt much will come of it. The police have chosen to provide no comments on the matter, but I have to say, viewers, it is a very
Just go to that
Keep
part
going.
again.
Okay. I'm going to start from where?
But I have to say viewers.
Actually, I'm going to start from an investigation has been launched.
Okay, please hurry up. My arms are killing me.
And an investigation has been launched, but due to the state of the murderer, I doubt much will come of it. The police have chosen to provide no comment on the matter, but I have to say, viewers, it is a very sad day for New York City indeed. Gatsby had touched many, and he is a spirit that will be missed.